But as we hear it locked in there, a true soul character for Juanpi is this Banjo and Kazooie. So excited to see what the bear and the bird can bring to the table this time.
Another character that I've got a soft spot for. Now, the one I grew up with was Nuts and Bolts, but still, it's Banjo and Kazooie doing their thing. We may not have the high-flying rocket copters, but we still got some shenanigans.
It will be interesting, too, because Jotastic rocking the Rob here, too. Juanpi and Anathema are also, quite, hand-in-hand, two players that have a lot of respect and have games against each other. And another Anathema, another player who has so much respect for their knowledge in the game. I'm excited to see what Juanpi can do here, too, seeming to have so much experience in this matchup.
Ooh. He's trying to set up with that grenade in the corner, but it's a scary spot to be in. In general, Jotastic has been so much better with holding stage in this early game number 1.
No, I'd have to agree, my friend. Especially getting the feel for it here, too. This is going to be a much different game. We have not seen two projectile-based characters go against each other. Oh, the beer reverse down into the bomb lay.
It was clean.
That was nice. That was nice. Especially with gyro in hand, too.
Ooh, again, he's using those grenades to just break up Jotastic's oppression. So, yes, he is getting forced into the corner, and that does give Jotastic an advantage. But those lasers, those gyros haven't been nearly as big of a threat as they could be. Okay, that one gets past. Definitely a bit of RNG involved, depending on where that grenade is. Man, he is laying right now.
Ooh, got the knock up there, too. Caught the air dodge.
Oh,
very smart.
Oh! It's okay, though. We recovered. Right? Oh, okay, okay. Yep. So close.
Yeah, great DI away from that platform.
Twitter can wait, my friend. We'll get there. That is like one of the staple kind of saucy Banjo-Kazooie things. You can stretch her with that, but I've tried to do it, and one thing that I feel like gets really overlooked is just how low your airspeed is when you're trying to carry people over. You have to carry in so much momentum preemptively to make it happen.
Yeah, you do not get a lot of speed built up in the first place, too, so it's pretty telegraphed when it's happening, so you have to be extremely particular when you take that option.
Ooh, great nair there from Jotastic. He is just shutting down Juanpi when he gets too close with those big buttons, taking full advantage of the disjoints, whether it's the nair or the back airs.
Interesting option select there, too. That bomb canceled out that grab.
Ooh, okay, okay, okay. I don't think I've seen that one before. All right, Juanpi.
What a find off of the Z drop at ledge to lead into double bird pop into back air.
I'm gonna write that down right now. That was crazy.
That was crazy. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, get the notebook out.
That's what I'm talking about, though, too. Juanpi is able to bring so many unique things to the table, and especially the character that nobody sees at all, especially at the highest level.
Yeah, you definitely get hit by that grenade, and you're like, I'm fine. Oh,
this is happening to me now. I'm in the thick of it.
Man, I feel so bad for Kazooie with all this egg laying. This is rough.
Ooh, trying to get maybe a jab lock on that platform after the bomb came through and exploded.
Okay, we're still alive. He's a heavy boy.
Forward air down, too, but that stock was well-lived, to say the very least, for Juanpi.
Yes, sir. Looking fantastic. You mentioned the matchup familiarity, and you can really see it with the way Juanpi plays. Not just those grenades in the neutral. There's like all these little idiosyncrasies of the defensive game as well. Just getting into weird spots like that. Okay, gets clipped, but still the ideas are there. You're breaking up the combos.
Z-drop, no, covering really good spacing there for the bomb lay. Sends it right under the stage. Had to maneuver really well with Jotastic.
Getting past that laser. Ooh, that's so scary. Every time now, the fear is instilled by those single eggs. And you know he's got item combos.
Oh, very much so, my friend. Very much so.
Trying to play that Oki setup with the throw. Not quite going to work out. But using the grenades as well to get off the corner.
Looking for an up tilt to end it. Can find a grab here. No problem at all. I will say the keep away game has been looking a lot better for Jotastic here.
Yeah, it's funny the way things have shifted, because initially it was Jotastic holding center stage, right? We talked about that, and kind of forcing Juanpi into the corner. And now it's kind of reversed because Jotastic is scared to make those big approaches to box with Juanpi because of past mistakes. He's kind of getting to hold center stage himself.
Ooh, great jump there, too. Nair breaking up all of the projectiles coming in, but Juanpi able to avoid without taking much damage at all, but still stuck in a bad space positionally.
Air off the ledge. He's sharking him out. Forces out that Wonder Wing, but you still got 2 in the back. Not so bad at 143.
Not a big option in Juanpi's kit, at least offensively. That's what we're seeing a lot. Just mainly a recovery tool. Really good grab. Super nice.
Right under the platform as well. That worked out really well for Jotastic.
Nair down here too. Oh, the reflector. Gonna have a pretty decent knockback there. That was fine to take. You could have died if you got hit by much else.
Speaking of knockback, that up air might kill at high percents now here from Juanpi. If he's up top, you gotta be careful. Ooh, get clipped.
Yeah, weird drag down here. Give me this grab. Oh, goodness gracious. It could get scary.
I have seen many a Rob take advantage of these scenarios.
Ah!
It just takes one. Okay, we're fine. We're fine.
Yeah, you cannot be letting those rogue arm rotors float out there, too. You can get punished much harder than that.
Deep breaths. For the first time, struggling to get that gyro. In general, he's been very consistent with picking it up, but I think just the high angle of the stage made it difficult for him to see exactly where it was. Oh,
big knockdown.
Hold up.
Okay, stuck in the corner here, too. B-reverse back on these lasers. Okay, this is getting oppressive.
Do not give Max Rage Rob the space to steal this game away from you, Juanpi. Has to be so careful. Tried to read the jump, didn't give it to him. That would have killed.
Up and over. Hey, get out of dodge completely here, too.
See that up air starting to come out as well. That is going to become a kill option.
We haven't seen big laser in a very long time. This has not been giving enough time to breathe, but this constant onslaught of lasers has been working out really well.
Yeah, it's just another piece of nickel and dime. He's basically got poison damage. Oh! That was close. Also, we're getting awfully close to running out of time in this game.
I'd be shocked if we win to it, but it is another element of this game we need to worry about because Juanpi very seriously in the lead time-wise. So, you know, Jotastic's going to have to make something happen eventually.
Ooh, okay, yeah, I think Juanpi is playing to that win condition a little bit right now.
Goodness.
Probably recognize the amount of time. Oh, no! But Jotastic with 16 seconds on the clock, popping off for game number 1. And not just him, the crowd behind him, I heard yelling. You can see his boy standing right there at the edge of the stage, stealing that away.
I mean, the thing is, that was like a 6-minute and 45-second game of Jotastic just clawing back from the dead in that one. So, I mean, I'm with it. I'm with the pop-off after game 1. You had to work your ass off to bring that one back. Versus a player who's extremely talented, too. So, hey, you know, talk your stuff. It's all right.
Yeah, give it to him. Give him his flowers.
Yeah, you have to.
That was 3 stocks to 1 at one point. Okay, we're trolling a little. Yeah. I think did he just miss?
Misclick. Misclick round Banjo.
That goes hard.
All right. Excited to see how Juanpi can adjust to what this Rob was able to do in that final stock, because it did get a little bit scary. It felt like the slow onslaught, the consistent projectile usage as opposed to like the heavy-hitting, once-in-a-while projectile usage was a lot more, you know, fruitful for the Rob.
Yeah, I think a lot of it was going with that, the timing of when those come out, right? The grenades at the beginning, we're just breaking up every single one, giving Juanpi so much opportunity to just shut down that game plan. But once Jotastic started sort of putting more of the mental stack on how am I going to time this, it had a lot more effective of results. Oh, tech chase as well.
That's a show of confidence there, too. Able to read a tech chase away, too. That is, you know, Jotastic might be feeling themselves here.
Definitely showing awareness. Juanpi has been tech rolling away a lot into the corner. And Jotastic wasn't punishing it in the last game, but now look where we are. Locked down in the corner. I feel like so many things that I pointed out or that you mentioned in like the last game are just turning on their head. Like Juanpi was so good at getting out of the corner before, and now he's been stuck there for like 45 seconds and he's dead.
Yeah. Really good catch there, too. That was a weird scramble situation that was offered up by Juanpi with the weird bounce off of ledge with the grenade, too, but just being able to be ready for that. So interesting. And just like
up air? Yes, you do.
Okay.
Yes, you do. Good morning. Speaking of mental stacks, add that to it. Right, so much of the game at this level, when you have so many projectiles, so many things to think about and mix up, are about forcing your opponent's mental stack off of the thing you actually want.
Drag down here, too. Give me this regrab. No, the air dodge off the platform. That's interesting.
He's been struggling with that in general.
Yeah.
Which is interesting against Rob, because Rob is a character who tends to fall for that kind of stuff a lot.
Pulled the bird out right in front of him. Got caught for it.
That's rude.
Ooh, crossed up on the back air. My goodness, that was from far away. Bomb to negate anything with that gyro.
Ooh, crouch under the laser. Okay. All right, Juanpi, adaptation.
Ooh, that bomb leg, again, giving us a lot of space here. Interesting. Did we want to go down and get that grenade is what I'm thinking.
Uh-oh. That's a little bit scary for Juanpi, giving Jotastic the first stock lead of the set. You know he's going to run with this.
Yeah, very much so.
You're so stuck in the corner. You're so stuck in the corner. Good night, Banjo.
Yeah, I mean, that's day one. I mean, if you can't do that, you can't go to Rob University.
Look, if you've got a Rob, you can do that. I saw Light do that in friendlies earlier. That's truly the day one.
Yeah. When you get put in that situation, you got to be able to capitalize, and sure as hell, our friend Jotastic did, and a 2-0 lead on, someone who is definitely projected to win this set. Nothing to scoff at all.
No character switches. Also no surprises. You mentioned the Juanpi Soul character. At this point in a game's life cycle, I feel like you have to either decide, look, I'm playing the character I truly love, or I'm playing a top tier.
Yeah.
And there's not really a lot of in between, and Juanpi seems to have really settled on, I like this character, I'm going to make it work.
Yeah, exactly. Play the game the way you want to play it. Nothing wrong with that at all.
And I think that's great. He's not a Steve player. Again, just consistently using this gyro to his own efforts. Juanpi doing a good job of stacking up damage with it. I think the biggest challenge, though, with it is that he's not getting more off of it beyond just those single hits. It's not gyro combos, it's just gyro.
Ooh, got stuck between a rock and a hard place with your own grenade and the Rob gyro. I was worried we were not going to be able to get out of there without eating a back air.
You know, another thing I just realized we're not really seeing from Juanpi is those up air combos.
Yeah, I would agree. And then that's the thing is we're not getting super confident with our drag down situation here either. You were talking about that earlier. Our platform conversions with nair drag downs or up air drag downs into grabs and whatnot have not really been there for this Banjo.
Ooh, wants that forward air. Ooh, there we go. You mentioned this in the first game that he doesn't really use that Wonder Wing offensively very often, and doing a great job of saving it for the critical moment to take a honestly critical stock in this set as he is fighting his way back into this, hoping for a reverse 3-0.
Ooh, really
what
good
was
B.
that?
That was nice. That was really solid movement around.
The double B reverse? That was hot. I got hit by that.
Oh, big time. I got hit by that 3 times.
It's just crazy.
Set's over.
There are only 2 eggs, but yeah, we got hit 3 times. I'm with you.
Wonder Wing back here too. Interesting trade, pushing both players off stage, but Jotastic again on the offensive.
Yeah, and he's not going to be too worried about burning those resources. When you've got 4 Wonder Wings at 170, it's time to start spending.
Yeah. Up over the ledge here too. Slow game plan. Wants to methodically take these percentages away is Juanpi. But again, got to get a little crazy sometimes. You're dead. Yeah, no DI can save you there.
Yeah, we don't need DI mix-ups. You just DIE. Ooh, dropped the gyro on him. That was so cheeky at the slow-mo hitbox.
Oh, stuffed out there too. That's scary.
Okay, so far, and he's still got the gyro. He's not letting Jotastic set up with that.
Ooh, stopped by the grenade. That would have been terrifying.
We're approaching max rage as well. We saw what happened last time. He can absolutely die right here, right now, forcing out that Wonder Wing yet again. It may be predictable, but you can't really punish it at that percent.
Great up air down. We've not seen that all too often on a get off of ledge choice from Juanpi.
The wave landed, put himself in the corner.
Dang.
Great reflect.
I mean, that was like 85 miles an hour down the middle.
Yeah.
Ooh, get up attack. Perfect option there.
Up air? Yeah. Interesting mash timing there. He might have been able to even get an up smash, but it was difficult to tell.
Yes.
So I respect the up air. Meanwhile, Juanpi getting a little bit low. Okay.
Dead off the top there, especially drifting into stage. It is hard to call out the DI needed on that up air, especially being that close to the side of the stage. If you have to DI to the right, you might just die off the right side. Cross up.
Funky reset on that drag down. I feel like he could have gotten more off of that, especially since Jotastic just held shield afterwards. Speaking of Jotastic, though, continuing to loop these scenarios where he keeps getting Juanpi stuck in the corner.
Yeah. No, it's crazy how much rinse and repeat we're able to get away with on this character. Just the same options over and over again will eventually fatigue your opponent enough.
Ooh. Juanpi trying so hard to find a combo starter. Finally, he gets a nair, but that's it. There's no extension. Now it's Joe's turn. Ooh.
Great nair, yeah, good coverage.
And finally getting a little bit of a combo started. Trying to pop the grenades up there as well, playing hot potato, but Jotastic wants nothing to do with your barnyard games, and he goes for another spin to win the twirl and hurl as Jotastic takes it in 3.
Very exciting result of that game. My goodness. Shout out to Jotastic. That was a really resilient showing, a very very good set to hold your head high about finishing.
Yeah, you can't feel bad about that.
No, not at all. Not at all. Especially the way you were able to fight back in that game 1 and take your energy and kind of the momentum you had there and move it into game 2 and 3 and close it out without a question.
All right, well, unfortunately,